STI as well as my brother's STI. Those of you that are new to the channel, they're both 2004 STIs. That's platinum silver metallic. Mine's Java Black Pearl. Mine has about 50,000 miles, and this is 107, right, Nick? So
yeah.
Double the miles, just as clean. These cars are rare, and I wanted to make a little video about both of them because they're both very different. As you can see, this one is all stanced out. It's got a lot of rare JDM parts done to it. And mine is pretty much, I guess, as you could say, OEM plus, which is the way I want it. And my brother's is completely different. We're going to talk about a little bit of pros and cons, why he did it, why I did mine, why I chose that route, because everyone has different tastes, and this is all opinion based because everyone has a different opinion. Build your car how you want, I don't care. This is my car, alright? So just sit back, relax, and we're going to jump right into it.
So this is my brother's. Things that I like about it compared to mine is that you can just drive it pretty much wherever you want without any worries, like a normal car every day. And these are great cars for that too, just daily drivers or for the track, which is why they're so cool. And me, with how low I am compared to this, even though it is lowered, and the stiffness of the springs is what really makes the big difference. Because sometimes you bounce out of your seat from how stiff it is compared to this, where it's almost normal feeling to me now. And it's just much more practical for everyday driving and whatnot. And these cars come from the factory, in my opinion, as one of the better looking STIs made. And these, the Hawkeyes and stuff, the older ones are my favorites, but it looks great how it is, so you don't really have to do too much to it. It's got nice wheels, the BBSs, the Brembos, and all that. So not much you really have to touch on it to make it look nice. So it's like OEM plus with the little side skirt extensions, the charge speed side skirts, and then the mud flaps. So can't really go wrong with that.
In my opinion, car's done. Looks wise, I actually even took the tints off for even a more like OEM look, and I actually really enjoy the no tints. I said that in the last video because you can see the really cool looking blue interior, which not many people even know, and newer STI owners are like, oh wow, you know, the seats are really blue and cool. You know, it's cool to see. You know, I think of it as like a classic because it is. The car is almost 20 years old, and that's how I'm going to keep this. And my opinion on my brother's car is I really do like this. I love the color, love the platinum silver. It always has it really outlines the body lines and shows the lines in this car, because the black kind of hides it a little bit more. Obviously they're still there, but almost in every lighting you see them in the platinum silver, because there's a lot of factory hidden body lines. This car is not the widest car, but it's also not the narrowest car. It's kind of got that factory wide body, slants out here, and it flows with the whole entire car. The body lines of this car, especially being how old it is, they did a really good job. I also really love the Sims wing. This is very, very rare. I did a video on this. The Sims wing is beautiful, as well as the roof spoiler, and all the rare goodness, charge speed, carbon spats, the same as mine, just carbon fiber, really comes all flows together. The stance, do I love it? Do I hate it? For not an everyday car, which it's not, I kind of like it. But will I do it to this? No. And because this car is, not that this is not clean, they're both clean, but it's been like that, and I'm going to leave it like that because my brother has one and we have two different types of beauties. The stance is fun, you know, it's not too much, it's not too little, it's like a perfect amount. How much camber are you running? I forget in the rear.
Close to like -5, or I don't even remember, maybe -6.
It looks insane on camera.
Yeah, -5 or -6, and the front's -3.5, 4-ish, almost 4, something like that. I forgot.
Yeah.
I did a while ago, but yeah, I think it's almost -6 and then -4. Yeah.
6 and almost 4 in the front. So the stance on this was done, in my opinion, how I would do it, and I love it. You know, I love both beauties, and it's crazy because we're brothers and we both got the same year, just a different color and two different tastes. So people see us at car meets, they're like, oh my god, it's crazy the differences, but yet the same. You know what I mean? These cars are the same thing, but different. You know what I mean? So you get to appreciate a little bit of both. The stance, I love the works. Great wheel, nice to clean, much better than the BBSs to clean. Those things are not very fun to clean. There's a lot of little nooks and crannies on that. The stretch is nice. I like the stretch. Some people go way too much. This is the max I would ever go. Some people go crazy in the stance. I'm not the biggest into this. This is the most stance I would do. You go, people go crazy with the tilty wheels and D-beating. That's not for me. Does it look cool? Yeah. I would never do it though, to be honest. This is the max I would do it, and I love how it looks, and the carbon fiber flows and everything. It's a good taste. The canards make it really aggressive. The headlights. But yeah, two different beauties. Love them both.